Hello everybody, mega goal for 11 for meaning function, pages 16 and 17. Now let's take a look at the objectives. Number 1, asking for and giving direction. Number 2, asking someone to repeat something. Number 3, expressing requests, offers, promises, warning, and spontaneous decisions. Number 4, the future with dependent time clauses, when, before, after, while, and until. راح نتكلم عن كيف الواحد يطلب الاتجاهات أو يعطي اتجاهات للوصول إلى مثلا مكان معين. راح نتكلم عن كيف يطلب الشخص من يعني أحد أنه يعيد الكلام. راح نتكلم عن كيف الواحد يعبر عن الطلب أو العرض أو الوعد أو مثلا التحذير أو القرارات العفوية. برضو راح نتكلم عن المستقبل مع dependent time clauses when, before, after, while, and until. Okay, so this unit is called again, There is no place like home. Please move on to pages number 16 and number 17. Let's take a look at the first thing, which is how to ask for directions and how to give directions. كيف الواحد مثلا يطلب اتجاهات أو يعطي اتجاهات للوصول طبعا إلى مكان معين. طبعا you can just practice these and memorize them by heart. ممكن فقط تدربون عليهم وتحفظونهم. So if you want to ask for directions, you can say, excuse me, I'm looking for the supermarket, or I'm looking for this shop, or whatever. Okay, could you tell me where the supermarket is? Can you tell me how to get there? إذا تبغى مثلا تعرف الاتجاهات الصحيحة أو بالتفصيل in details. أو ممكن تسأل إذا أنت متوجه للطريق الصحيح, am I headed in the right direction for the supermarket or whatever or wherever. Okay, now you can give direction by saying turn left, turn right, take a left, take a right, take the first or second left, go straight for a few miles, keep going until you see. When you get to, you will see. If you see, you've gone too far. Okay, so this is regarding giving direction. Now you can just again practice these and memorize them by heart, and you put them in your daily conversation if you want to ask, or if you are asked to give directions. Now, as for the second thing, which is asking someone to repeat something. Let's say that you haven't heard someone was talking, مثلا شخص يتحدث وما سمعته clearly, or you haven't understood what they are saying. You can ask someone to repeat something. تطلب من إنه يعيد. You can say, can or could you repeat that please? Could or would you say that again? What did you say about? Excuse me, but I didn't catch the last part, the part about. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Would you mind repeating that? طبعا also in class you can practice asking your teacher to repeat something using these phrases or these statements or these questions أو requests. طبعا ممكن تجربون على هذه المصطلحات أو الأسئلة أو الطلبات لإعادة أمر ما. طبعا تتدربون عليها في الكلاس. مثلا إذا كان المعلم إذا ما فهمتوا شيء وحبيتوا أن المعلم يعيد مثلا نقطة معينة, you can practice these. So I'd recommend that you put these in your daily conversation as well. Okay, now let's move on to the next thing, which is expressing request, offers, promises, warning, and spontaneous decision. كيف الواحد يعبر عن الطلب أو مثلا العرض, offer مثلا إن أنا أساعد شخص أو إني أسوي شغلة عن شخص معين أو إني أوعد شخص, أو مثلا warnings مثلا أحذر شخص, أو القرارات العفوية. So let's take a look here. As for well, بالنسبة well طبعا كجملة أو كسؤال بإمكانك تستخدمها في request الطلب. مثلا will you help me, or will you drive me home. okay, a request طلب. offers اللي هي مثلا تعرض على الشخص I will help you, or مثلا I will drive you home for example. As for promises اللي هي الوعد برضو ممكن استخدم will. I will visit you next week. This is a promise for example. Spontaneous decisions انتوا عارفين من البداية ان احنا نستخدم will في ال spontaneous decision اللي هي القرارات العفوية. I will clean my room. Or مثلا I will go to the supermarket, something which wasn't planned for, يعني شيء ما خطط له وممكن يكون a spontaneous decision, قرار لحظي. Okay, now as for request as well, you can use can. Okay, so can you tell me where you live? This is, for example, how to express requests. Now let's move on to the next thing, which is the future with dependent time clause. طبعا تعرفين ان المستقبل ممكن استخدمها مع dependent time clause. طبعا استخدمها مع متى؟ مع when والbefore والafter والwhile والuntil. So we talk about future events using a time clause. ممكن نتكلم عن الأحداث المستقبلية باستخدام time clause. القاعدة تقول time clause طبعا comma main clause. طبعا time clause عادة يبدأ بإما when مثلا، طبعا before it has to be capitalized, after إذا كان بداية الجملة, until or while. Okay, so this is the time clause. والmain clause اللي هو يكون فيه طبعا مثل ما انتم شايفين time clause يكون فيه present tense والmain clause يكون فيه well. Okay, so let's take a look here. When he finishes work, he'll go straight home. طبعا هنا talking about a future event. Okay, شيء راح يصير في المستقبل. A future what? Events. Yes, clear. So time clause as you could see here started بدأ when والزمن في المضارع. main clause فيها will. Okay, so when he finishes work he'll go straight home. Future events. Okay, using time clause. طبعا ممكن أبدأ بالmain clause. I'll help him with his homework while, this is the time clause, you wash the dishes. طبعا لو تلاحظون المين clause فيها will، ولما بدأت مثل ما انتم شايفين time clause اللي يكون فيه ال present tense مع ال while وال when يكون الزمن في ال present tense ما يكون فيه comma. يعني ننتبه ان time clause لما يبدأ بالبداية يكون فيه comma، لكن لما يجي بالنص يكون بدون comma. اوكي، طبعا just one thing لو تلاحظون ان صحيح احنا قاعدين نعبر عن the future events يعني الاحداث المستقبلية، بس دائما مع time clause استخدم المضارع. اوكي، time clause شنو استخدم؟ المضارع فقط. المين clause اللي يكون فيها will. Okay, so this is regarding time clause or the future with dependent time clauses. طبعا we can talk about future event using a time clause، والقاعدة مثل ما وضحت لكم time clause اللي هي يبدأ when before after. طبعا زمنه يكون في ال present tense comma إذا جاء بالبداية والmain clause مع will، لكن لما نبدأ بالmain clause ما يكون في comma. Okay, is that clear? So right now let's move on to the exercises and let's do it all together as you could see here. Now Fahad and Faisal are driving to a friend's home. Read the conversation and complete the gaps with a word or phrase from the chart above. So here I have already answered it ahead of time, or يعني إنه أنا حضرت الإجابات. You can just pause the video and copy the answer. فقط بشرح لكم السؤال إنه فهد وفيصل يعني متجهين إلى منزل صديقهم. اقرأوا المحادثة وممكن تكملون الفراغات مع ال word or phrase from the chart above. طبعا asking for direction or giving direction. Okay, so right now let's move on to the next exercise, which is letter C. Now you are asked to put the verbs in parentheses in either the future tense or well or with the present tense. طبعا تعرفين ان time clause يجي في ال present، لكن ال future طبعا time clause يجي في ال present والmain clause يجي في ايش؟ مع will. So I will call you as soon as I get home. The company طبعا will manufacture the parts when they طبعا هنا this is اللي هو مثل ما انتم عارفين this is what is considered to be a time clause واللي يكون في ال present طبعا they receive the order. He will travel the world before he gets طبعا this is the main clause and this is the time clause اللي يبدأ before مثل ما قلت لكم يكون في ال present طبعا third person singular ياخذ s gets married and settle down. I will run to the store before it starts raining. طبعا when you drive طبعا هنا this is هنا ابدأوا بالإيش مثل ما ذكرت لكم time clause ولما أبدأ أحط comma. When you drive down the road you will see a large red building. طبعا this is came as a question. Will you continue argue with me until I change my mind? طبعا نفس الفكرة حتى وإن كان سؤال إن this is the main clause يبدأ ب will وطبعا until اللي هي time clause وهنا يكون في ال present tense. Okay, so this is regarding this lesson. I hope that you have understood what I have explained so far. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends and hit the like button. Till next time, have a good one.